Hello everybody, welcome back to baseball right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean. We're continuing our series against the St. Louis Cardinals. We won yesterday in a 12-inning thriller. Basically took like 4 bad pitches and were able to win the game. If you include the home run in the early stages of the game, that gave us the 2-1 lead. I think it was the bottom of the 7th. If you include that, it was basically 4 bad pitches that gave us a victory. We were able to take a couple of bad pitches in the last, or in the bottom of what ended up being the last inning, the bottom of the 12th. Solo home run to tie the game, got a good hit with Haggerty, and then came through with, I want to say Tom Murphy, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Either way, we were able to get a win 4-3 in a game that was pretty ugly and could be pretty frustrating. For me, they made a good pitching change. I really struggled to keep up with it, and then they just kind of left a guy in like a little bit too long. I really sold out with Pollock. If that pitch is like anything else, that might have actually been a St. Louis victory, because if it's up in the zone, it could be a pop-up and it's an easy out. Could be, if it's like a little lower in the zone, it could be like a slow roller that the catcher picks up and throws him out at first base. But I got the correct spot and good swing timing and a no-doubter to tie the game, and then a couple batters later, we won it. So, the Mariners now, we are 13-7. We have Luis Castillo on the mound, 3-0, with a .74 ERA, taking on Jordan Montgomery, 0-3 with a 4.91 ERA. We have another left-handed pitcher that we'll be facing today, so we'll see a lot of righties in the lineup today. We will play the full game. Do this, alternate 1. T-Mobile. It's overcast, but we'll leave it open. Castillo, he's on fire to start the season. Pollock's in left field. He has terrific power against lefties. But we'll actually see if Caden Marlowe can go. He has good speed, so that's a positive. We can try and put him up here at number 2. I love that. France with maybe like a Haggerty. Maybe even flip those guys. We do have like 3 true lefties in the lineup, but that's okay. Let's go Hernandez in that spot. And then we'll just split the righties up here just in case. Actually, it's better to... Yeah. So, okay. Good speed. Solid speed through the top 5 of the lineup, and then it really kind of yeets off a cliff there. But that's just that's how it goes. Raleigh gets another day of rest. Nobody else really needs it. Shouldn't need it. Hopefully, throughout the rest of this series, we do have that day off on Monday. And that does help me keep the lineup in a good position. Those days off. Well, it'll start getting wonky when we do that road trip, though I think there is another Monday off, but we'll probably have a couple of lineups where we shift some things around to preemptively take care of our guys from getting too tired. Hey, if you like baseball and you want to watch it every single day, 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel, so be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and you'll be able to keep up on all the Mariners action right here on the channel and all the other stuff I post. Let's see. Taste test went up this morning.
Just about set to go.
Game 21.
And on the hill in this one, Luis Castillo.
All right, Luis Castillo, 4 starts with a 3-0 record, .74 ERA in 24.1 innings pitched, 13 hits given up, 4 walks, 34 strikeouts. He has a .70 whip, which is fantastic. All right. Pardon me. Still feeling... Oh, God, no. Still feeling the effects of being mildly under the weather. Today was kind of the day where I woke up expecting to feel worse, but I kind of felt fine. I was like, oh, this is an interesting development. Fouled that one off. Castillo, what do you have as a good off-speed? Oh, the sinker. Not really an off-speed pitch, but it'll work for what I'm
Right-hander
looking
kick
for, hopefully.
steals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering upstairs.
Just missed that upstairs pitch. You can see what I wanted there, but didn't work. Everyone says that the best cure for
And he
sickness,
deals.
Mountain Dew.
The punch out
Got him.
there.
Wow. Got him with
Down
that
one
swing.
away.
Holy shit.
Batting second.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Donovan.
That one misses, and that's ball one. Castillo.
Not the biggest fan of that.
multi-time
Really
All-Star.
wanted that pitch
he
there.
features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Next offering is down low.
When you get
No
ahead in
problem,
the
no
count, there's
problem.
no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
There we
Pitches
go. There's a
in
nice
for
strike high and
That's
inside.
strike one.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Well struck right field.
Ooh.
And that is gone.
Damn. I think I
He'll touch them all.
Huh.
His second of the
A
year.
little too much
and they
with
jump
the,
out front. It's 1-0.
with the fastball there. He was on top of it. That was definitely a perfect hit. I'm very interested to see where this pitch was located.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Oh my
And here's Paul
god.
Goldschmidt. Here's a guy who's
40
been struggling
power?
so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And that one just misses.
Just been
ball
a
and no
little
strikes.
off here to start the game. 40 power and he's able to perfect it out of the freaking.
Inside just
That's all right.
missed.
Part of the order coming through now,
What are we
and with
doing
one
here?
home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch is outside. And there's a strike.
Just a free strike right there.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. That one laced to center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Not a great start there. Obviously, with that being a 3-0 count, didn't really want to
Sheesh.
walk
Siggy,
him.
that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give
Off
us
that
the
one a little
details.
too over the
Yeah,
plate
get
there.
out of the way on
Another
that one. That ball
111
flew
mile
out
an
of the
hour.
box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with
God, that
quick
full
hands,
seam wasn't
good
great
lower
either.
half, and just unloaded
I
on
want it-
that ball.
Dotted in the corner, but I'm just not.
Misses
That was a
off
bad
the
pitch.
inside,
That one
and
a little
that's ball
early there.
one. Goldie, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a ball
Wow.
lifted left field.
My goodness.
Marlowe puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Ugh. So we had a perfect single, perfect home run, solid contact on a
Here's
fastball
Nolan
that
Gorman.
really sailed on me.
In there, and it's 0-1.
And the worst part is it's coming after a game that went into extras, so the bullpen's a little thin, probably.
They say you win.
I just throw another sinker here and try and get out of this.
Andy Ochu knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Didn't get out where I
Lots
wanted
of
it
pitches
to.
thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Might have been another perfect swing, too.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball
Really?
right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
That front shoulder was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Okay, finally got him with the sinker. Oh,
and
boy.
he struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Cards on the board first with this solo blast.
Okay, so a couple of hits given up.
Run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Really solid pieces of contact.
Back here at the ballpark.
We're okay. We're okay.
And towing the slab here.
Let's see what Jordan Montgomery. I don't know why I want to say David Montgomery. He has an 0-3 record in 4 starts. He has nearly a 5 ERA in 22 innings, 32 hits, 5 walks, 15 strikeouts, a 1.68 WHIP.
We go to the bottom of the first. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Tied 5th in the American League home runs for Julio Rodriguez. Took me a while to get settled with him, but we're figuring it out. All of his home runs have come in the last couple of weeks since that Chicago series.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Okay.
So
a sinker at 95, a 12-6 curve at 82, a circle change 85, a four seam at 95, and a cutter at 90 means that we're going to focus on the low part of the zone here. And we get one of the more bizarre starts. A first pitch hit batter? What? The question now, though, is going to be, can we settle in with Castillo? Can I figure that out? We're not off by much, just by a little bit.
Step off, throw to first.
And it's leading to where I don't want to walk the guy, so I'm throwing a slider that's like way too far in the zone. That four-seam just like was not a good.
2-0 to Cal. Here it comes. And there's a ball.
And he has not thrown a strike yet.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Sinker right at the bottom of the zone, no problem.
Nobody out, runner at first. In for a strike, now it's 3-2. Swing and
ooh, we got me with that 12-6 curve. That has been a problem in the last couple of series. And most likely the last couple of seasons.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues.
Oh, I
trouble
went.
with this one behind the plate, and the runner stays where he is.
God, that sinker to 12-6
And
curve.
here it comes. That one hit to right. Nootbaar makes
Sinker
the
to 12-6
catch.
curve.
And
The speed
they're
difference
two
is
down.
going to be a big problem. All right.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the...
Runner on the go.
Oh,
Foul
I
ball
wasted
there.
that.
Rodriguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in standing. Oh, 0-2 now. That one missed.
2 strikes.
And now it's even up.
It's a good take.
Okay, that you know what? That's an okay swing. Not
2-2. And a foul
Mercifully
ball, he
foul.
stays alive.
on that that fifth pitch. I know that last one probably should have been a take, but no big deal.
Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side.
Okay, so not the start I was looking for there. A bizarre start with the hit by pitch immediately, and then obviously not able to do anything with it. He's going to pepper the bottom part of the zone like that. I might be in some trouble. I'd kind of maybe just hope for a mistake pitch. Can't miss him, though. It's all right, though. We'll figure it out. Or we won't. I don't know.
Back to work. And that is in for a strike. That's strike one. And that one clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got it by him for the
All right, much better start here to the top half of the second. A 3-pitch strikeout. Good stuff.
Power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there, he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. They say he went.
Sinker didn't quite sink the way I wanted it to. That's all right.
The pitch. Dives and he can't hang on. Safe at first.
I don't know that I needed to dive at that. I don't think it really mattered. It was going to be a tight play either way.
You've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals.
That
There's
was
a
a
swing and a drive.
terrible.
That's down. One hops off the wall. O'Neill flies around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get
really
deep,
bad pitch
took
right
the
there.
ball right to it, and then
Really
extended through the
bad.
swing for the line drive base
Almost
And now
got
Taylor Motta.
a little bit of a bounce in my favor, which with a what would have been automatic double would have stopped the runner at third.
Runner at second here, one gone. On the ground as he checked his swing. And he's out.
That was a real tight play.
right there by
At least he
pitcher.
advanced the
Got
runner,
hitter
so
out
I mean
there
a
a
single
little
will
bit. Couldn't check his swing
get this lead back up to
induces a
third.
nice
Get
little
up
ground
2-3, I should say.
Back to the top of the lineup. And here comes Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off.
I mean, look, the Cardinals are a good team. This is where kind of what I thought was going to happen. Not necessarily that we'd be losing like this early in the game, but I figured that the games would be a little bit more, a little trickier. Very much play a bend but don't break kind of defense. And
good eye right there.
my pitching hasn't been on
Nootbaar on third with
on
2 out.
yet, so
Wong tosses to first, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning
Okay,
on this
no
RBI
problem.
double. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show.
I am giving them the pitches that I am looking for with these like sinkers and off speeds and everything that's just
Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Dylan Moore.
The third baseman.
just up in the zone.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a curve through for a strike. Montgomery, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
The 1-2. Good eye right there. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base pass with the way the swings and the launch angles
Gotta watch
are
this
today.
12-6 curve.
The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Okay, there we go. Perfect,
That's
perfect.
ripped. Base hit.
Wasn't for an out. It was a 12-6 curve. What I was looking for it to do was go out of the zone and get me to swing and miss and look like a doofus. But I was able to at least kind of see that one a little bit. And thankfully that pitch is slow enough. I think it was 81 on that last one. That
J.P. Crawford digs in now.
The shortstop. JP.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both
Able
ways
to-
because I think the
Able to
guys at
see it because
times
it was so
are
slow.
more than willing to give
Good
up
piece of
walks
contact.
because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
We're all right.
Oh, 1 down. Maybe a
Oh,
2-1.
and I wasted
5,
it. That's a double
4,
play.
3.
Sinker
and they
way
turn the double
inside.
play.
Really bad pitch or swing. God damn it. I don't have the speed to eliminate these plays or.
And now for Seattle, Ty France leading the AL in batting average. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Finally able to get a hit on the board and
And
unsurprisingly
another ball.
wasted with a terrible double play there.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Oh,
Out towards left center.
that four
O'Neill
seam did
getting an
not
angle on
drop.
it. Long run, tracks it down. And that's the 3rd out.
Really good pitch right there. I was looking down in the zone. That's where I'm going to commit with this guy. We have a lot of righties in the lineup facing this left-handed pitcher. They have
New
good
inning
power for
getting
the most
started.
part.
Now here is
And, I
Brendan
mean, able
Donovan.
to
Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in
Able
today's
to
lineup.
get good
And he was
contact on him,
drafted
but
in the 7th
it just-
round back in 2018. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2 now. Got him.
Wow, got him looking. Okay. That's a bit of a
Well,
surprise.
he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least
how we
get a
started the
swing
last
off when
inning,
it's in the
still
zone.
gave up
Maybe
a
choke
run.
up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. There's a strike. Goldie in his 12th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
What?
2 outs, base is empty. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball. Contreras getting the start at catcher. 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back.
Kind of sailed on me.
And a 1-2. Gets a piece.
I haven't thrown the circle
and
change
stays
much, mainly
alive.
because I don't trust it.
And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him.
Well,
As
this
a
is
hitter,
getting
you feel
annoying.
pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck
What
him
was that about
out.
some kind of
Couldn't
contact
catch
there,
up to
commentator?
the heater. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. But they're on top 2-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Colton Wong up to hit. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
There's the strike. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Goes down looking.
Yeah, on that inside. Got to at least try and take a swing and maybe get a foul
Murphy
ball.
now. Swings through.
I wanted all of that. I wanted all of it.
Next pitch misses outside. 1-2 to count. And that's downstairs and outside.
Oh, that 12-6 curve. Dropped a little more. I kind of actually thought I had the thing lower. I guess I'm letting it up a little bit early. Well, earlier than I'm realizing.
So 2 down now, and here
All right,
is
so Julio
Rodriguez.
got hit first pitch of the game.
And a foul ball left side.
Fucking
Rodriguez
12-6 curve.
measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games.
Bad.
To first, 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And 1-2-3 go to Mariners. They trail things here 2-0.
This is my nightmare pitching. I hate it so much.
All set for the start of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. Ball 1 low.
You know, these Cardinals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load.
The bad circle change. Probably right over the middle of the plate. For sure up in the zone. Oh, actually, not terrible.
Here's the left field.
Not terrible. I mean, obviously should be better.
That one's
Oh
in there, 0-1.
my God.
Gorman gets his lead at first with nobody out. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
The 0-2. And ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Hernandez makes the grab on the run.
Double play still in order here.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder,
Tyler O'Neill. Next up for the Cardinals. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Stepping in, Lars Nootbaar. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. There's a strike.
Just off the outside edge. Damn it.
Swings through that.
Good late sink
Wow.
on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Taylor Motter. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. There's the strike at the knees.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Oh, he gloves it to first. And he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release
It
point,
moves
it's
just
very easy
like
to lose control of
a
it to
hair
either side.
further than I
So
think
the
it's
batting
going
order
to.
turns over. Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. In there, and it's 0-1.
I think we're going to look at this first 12-inning game that we played, the first game of this series. Now that we're going 12 innings again. Dear God, please no. I think that's going to be an important win here. We are
2
really
outs,
struggling to get these
bases
guys
full.
out. I mean, that one's obviously on me. I'm still getting very used to that new thing. It
All
just
loaded up, dangerous hitter
just
in the play.
kept
And
going.
that's a base hit. One runs in, a second scores as well, and they lead by 4.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So
They've been all over him. Oops. I'm sorry. Warm up, please. Chris Fox. I hit the wrong button.
and he pumps it a strike.
I do not want to throw another circle change.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do
All right,
it.
so
They
the
put 2
error
on the board on 3 hits. An
cost
error,
me
but
2
2 are
runs.
left
That should have been the end of
stranded
the
to
inning, but
bottom of
instead they were
inning
able to get
number
a
4 now.
single.
It's the Cardinals
pushed
4
across 2
and
more.
the Mariners nothing. And welcome back. Bottom 4. Now here is
Can't get it all
Sam
back in one
Haggerty.
swing here.
The wide to kick the pitch. Check swing went around.
But I want to.
It's
I want
0-1.
to.
Good eye in that spot.
I could actually bring in a starter
The 1-1.
with that day off on Monday. Who do I have? Kirby, Gilbert, Bobby Ray. Wait, oops. Oh, hold on. Where's his attributes? Stamina 64. Some of these guys do. Wait, who was that? Penn Murphy? All right, let's warm up. Let's warm up Penn Murphy.
Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second.
Went
And
with a
he's got a
cutter,
leadoff double in
oddly
the
enough. Kind of right in the wheelhouse of where I'm wanting to
Nice
swing.
line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough.
Hey,
and
just
ripped it
pass
into
the-
outfield. And you
pass
can
the baton,
feel
huh?
this crowd waking
Don't
up a
worry
bit
about-
here as the guys are starting to make some noise.
We'll
with
figure
their
it out
bats.
defensively.
Cade Marlowe up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Late on that sinker. Damn it, that was a good spot too. I was right on it, but bad timing.
Just
That's
missed.
inside.
Haggerty stands at second with no outs. And fouled off.
Late on that one again. Indecisive. Got to watch the 12-6 curve here or the circle change to something that's well out of the zone.
Third.
It's fine. I mean, it's not obviously not ideal. Didn't advance the runner.
Keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
It's out number one. You know.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far.
I mean, what's that cutter gonna do if it's
Next offering is
that
down
first
low.
cutter? Damn it.
Ball 1.
Sean.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Edmonds slings to first. And Hernandez is out.
That was a waste.
And here is Dylan Moore. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And puts the squeeze on that. And that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0
The
score.
Hernandez at bat was really bad. Obviously a missed pitch with Marlowe there. I was right on it, just late.
Back in Seattle, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
All right, we're going to try and get him through 5 here.
The wind and the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these cards, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Next offering is
They are
in
all
for a
over
strike.
what I am trying to do here with Castillo.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 down.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
On the ground right side. Tosses to first.
A little better at
And
him when they
Contreras
pull
is
from right to
retired.
left because I can kind of meet them there.
Nolan.
Timing just makes a little more sense to me. When it pulls from left
And
to
up next for
right,
St. Louis,
that's where it
Nolan
starts to get
Gorman.
real dicey real quick.
That just misses. 1-0. Left-hand batter waits.
No catch off the plate.
Good
Ball 2.
fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Slapped foul. Righty delivers. Got him. And good
That is a
work
very
there as he
generous
gets
strike.
a 1-2-3.
Ridiculously
Red
generous
Sox down
strike. Holy
quietly.
cannoli.
They lead 4-0.
I'll take it. Maybe not super happy with it, but I'll take it.
Back here at the ballpark, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, J.P. Crawford.
Crawford.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is
6
fouled
curve
off.
really dove
These
on me.
Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll
No.
see, but I think they have to.
You know that we can't. Have you ever watched me play this
And there's
fucking
one
game?
down.
What a
Ty
fastball.
France
No,
now
it's
at
just
the
a really
plate.
bad
0
12-6
for 1
curve.
with a fly out.
Cool.
To third. Zips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, second
2
baseman,
outs, base is empty.
Colton.
Here's a big power threat. Colt Luong. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Next pitch is popped up. Motter makes the grab, and that'll do it. Mariners go down quietly there. They trail it here 4-0.
My eyes got too big with that 0-3 record. I felt real confident that I'd be able to come back.
All right, we go to the
You know, we're working with
Penn Murphy
Munoz.
gets the ball now.
Oh, Munoz,
He's pitching
sorry.
on 2 days rest.
Castillo,
Goes 6 foot
who's not
1,
pitching
25
super
years
well.
old, and he
You know,
was
go down
born in
1-0.
Venezuela.
It's a good hit, I guess. You know, it's a perfect. It's a little frustrating that it's a 40 power guy, but whatever. You feel confident because he's 0-3. He has a fairly high ERA. You feel like you can come back, and it just doesn't go that way. And that's, I mean, it's how it's been all night. Even yesterday's games were pretty, at-bats were pretty rough. It took me a while to figure it out. He's kind of like annoyingly inconsistent, and it's really throwing me off. The 12-6 curves can be 3 feet below the zone, and it's still getting me to swing. It can be right at the top of the zone, and it's still getting me to swing. Like, I'm undisciplined, obviously, but I'm not getting him. Fucking, those 2 sliders are both in the fucking zone. What game are you watching, man?
And a pitch. And there's the strike.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one
I
that
don't know,
finished
it's
with
just
500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
The error was the
Ground ball in the
huge
middle.
problem.
On to France.
I mean, a 2
One down.
nothing game is still, that's, you know, that's just a bloop and a blast. But now we're down 4 because I missed the throw. And it's
Tyler
just,
O'Neill. Next up for the Cardinals.
it just trails like
Maybe
into the
expecting
right
a
just
bunt
a
here.
little.
Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swing and
Like,
a line
it's
drive,
literally
base
like
hit
a
out of
tenth of
center
a second,
field.
and that is
So
the
a man
difference.
aboard now with
At
one
least if
away.
it's in the yellow, it's like
Well, clearly
not
he
like
was ready to
50-50
hit
shot,
right
but it's
there.
based
That's
more
exactly
on the
what you're taught to do with
the
that
hit-
pitch,
the
but it's not that easy to
first
execute
baseman,
in a live at
which,
bat.
you know,
Great job of staying
feel
on that
all right
breaking
with.
ball down and away and shooting
But
it to the
damn.
opposite field.
And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. That's in for a strike. Murphy, in his second season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Left-hand hitter waits.
he's
Foul ball,
98
it
speed. He
stays
has been a
0-2.
problem.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I try to sneak a fastball up and
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I feel like I kind of froze
You
him
got to
there.
be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Motter in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2. Man at second, and a swing and a
Okay,
miss.
good job
And that's
recovering
that.
from that.
So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back. Now it's Tom
Leading up
Murphy.
for the Mariners, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
And a pitch. And a strike in there.
That's fine. Right at the bottom of the zone. Not really going to do a whole lot with that.
Little bouncer
Do a
out in
whole
front
lot
of the
with that
plate.
either.
He is safe.
Wow, able to beat that out. Went to the pitcher. It's a long throw for the pitcher. Kind of just a no man's land base hit there.
Enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Julio Rodriguez will hit next. In the air to left center.
Wasted.
Yepes makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
So frustrating. So frustrating. That one's up in the zone.
Man at first.
Oh,
now it's the Mariners DH.
I mean, it's exactly what I'm looking for is this.
Swing
Jesus.
and a miss. And that's strike one.
Stop.
Murphy stands
Stop.
at
What the
first
fuck
with
are
one
you
out.
doing, man?
And a foul ball.
That was it. Real early on that 12-6 curve. That's what I was talking about. That's the pitch I got to get.
And the 0-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
We'll move station to station, no
Lead
problem.
runner holds at second with one gone.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way.
I think unfortunately it's going to be Marlowe next.
Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now, line drive, pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Oh my God.
So first and second with two outs. Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Mariners. Check swing.
I wanted all of it.
Far, and that is strike one. That's a little bit low. At the belt and fires. Hard ground ball, base knock.
We'll stay. We'll stay.
Runner at third puts on the brakes.
Probably able to
Bases
at least
now
get one
loaded
there.
With two away.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield.
Hold on. Let's take a look at the replay. Is that because I told him not to go, or is he just saying, like, stop? Okay.
Even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now at the plate, Dylan Moore.
Nope,
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Swings through that one.
One ball, one strike.
Back-to-back 12-6
Bases
curves?
loaded.
No.
Two down. Good job to fight that one off.
Some better timing on that, maybe.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. They come home with it for the force out, and that'll do it for the inning. And the Mariners strand the bases loaded. They're down 4-0.
I mean, it's just.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Tommy
It is. It's my nightmare.
Murphy back to work. That's a strike.
The break on the 12-6 curve, he's feeling it. It's a little inconsistent, which like kind of makes me go like.
The pitch. Gets a piece. And
It's the speed difference between the two, and his inconsistency with where some of those pitches are going. Where like
reliever.
I want to commit to the bottom, but I keep swinging when it's higher up in the zone. So I'm trying to like tighten the zone, but I'm still getting tricked, and I just.
Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. He's already homered here in this one. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Now 1-1.
that was bad.
1-0.
The 1-1. That one fouled off. The 1-2. In the air out to center. Rodriguez pulls it down, 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 3.
Oh, this was not the
First offering and it just misses.
exactly the pitch I was looking for there, but that's all right.
That one missed.
2-0.
2-0. Check swing, no appeal. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. And a foul ball. 3-2 on the way. The punch out there. Down on strikes. And he knew it. And down in order go the Cardinals. But they lead it 4-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And the pitch. That one way outside. Ball 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Whips it to first on the run.
Hey, would you guess it was a 12-6 curve out of the zone?
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
France, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in
That's the
for a
one I should be
strike.
at least trying to swing at.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That misses the zone. 2-1. There's the strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing
All right.
to show for it.
Thanks,
In your
man.
mind, you have
Cool.
to
Perfect
convince
right to
yourself
him.
it was a very
Just
good bat.
couldn't drop it at all for me, huh?
That one ripped. Nootbaar going back some more, and it hits the base of the wall. Oh, the throw is wild.
Nice job, Colton Wong.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Tom Murphy, the next to hit. First offering misses the mark.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
No, Sean.
Man on second, 2 down. That misses, and it's 2-1.
I mean,
Action in
the
St.
good
Louis
part is,
bullpen.
like,
Chris Stratton up and throwing. Bisevich getting cranked up as well. Next pitch inside.
3-1. Rodriguez on deck next. Good news is the only pitch I swung at was actually still a strike either way. So, I mean, the problem is if you hit it and you get knocked out or get called out.
Left field, way back there. And that one is gone.
Okay.
Tom Murphy sends it out. His 4th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-2.
Fuck, now that error really comes back to haunt me. Could be a tie game, is instead still a 2-run game.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch,
That's
and
fine.
that's in for a strike.
Curve on the outside. We're just going to we got to try and stay high here.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base
They got to
hit.
pull him. I'm surprised he's still in.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here comes
Yeah,
the
that'll
manager
do
out of the
it.
Cardinals dugout.
See who
He'll
they
make a
bring
move to
in
the pen.
here?
Jordan Montgomery will
I forget
depart.
exactly
Gave
who
him a
I
good
have
effort
up.
as he
We do have a
exits with
lefty
lead.
in the 3
And we'll
spot
have a
with
new pitcher
Marlowe,
when we come
and he is
back.
fairly quick. Oh, it's going to be Sam Haggerty. Sam Haggerty I feel comfortable with from either side of the plate. I know he's
Now they turn to
significantly reduced
Giovanni
power-wise
Gallegos.
from the left side of the
Gone
plate,
for
which
the
is what he'll
save
be
here,
on
and
this time.
something he couldn't get done in his
But
last appearance.
if you go back to that
Let's see if
Chicago
he can bounce
game,
back and lock this thing up.
one of the Chicago games where we were just destroying, he was
Now the number
4 for
2
5,
hitter,
5 for 5
Sam
from this
Haggerty.
side of the plate. Four seam at 96, slider at 88, circle change at 90.
Gallegos moved to
Go back and
first.
try.
And he's back
It's not going to be
standing.
home run power here, but with Rodriguez's speed and Haggerty's speed, we try and do something with Marlowe.
In for a strike. Strike one.
Pretty bad slider there.
Rodriguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Gallegos throws over, and he's back safely.
So they have that rule in the game. I think you can only throw over twice.
Squirts away a little bit, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds.
It gets to the backstop. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
The tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2.
Wait.
The pitch. And there's a ball.
2-2, count.
Battling
It's a good
here as
swing
he
at the
fouls
top
it
of the
away.
zone. Mercifully foul.
And now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cade Marlowe waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
The 3-2 is off the outside
Oh
edge,
my
and that
God.
is ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely.
So this
kill
is-
your
this is
momentum
interesting.
very
I had not
quickly. There's
considered
some hot
this.
water trying to protect this lead.
Kind of going into this game. I keep putting
Marlowe
Rodriguez
up
at top
next
just
with
because, mainly because he's the fastest guy there. He has great power against righties and lefties. This is a scenario where Rodriguez being in the 3 spot would actually be beneficial. Even though he's faster than either of the 2 guys we have here, Marlowe or Haggerty, he has significantly more power. Now, Haggerty, half the time, or, against a left-handed batter is comparable power-wise. Marlowe is not really. And I don't think it's as big of a deal to have a 99 behind like an 82 as it would be to have a 99 behind a 13, So that should probably be something to keep in mind, is maybe not the cleanup spot, because I love having Colton Wong in there, especially against righties. But it's at least something to think about. I almost muted my mic when I meant to
Mariners.
unpause the game.
And that one wrapped foul.
Because we have 44 power here. We
2
had
outs.
30 power
The base
against,
runners at first and
or
second.
with Haggerty.
Strike 2.
That's
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Going to count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And now 2-2.
Come on, hit him. Hit him.
First and second, 2 down. In there,
Throws me with the
sets
four
him
seam.
down on
Throws me with
strikes.
it. Really
Huge
bad way to go
ball
down there with
strike
2 on.
against a big
I mean,
end
granted,
the
I got a
Well, this
hugely
guy competes
beneficial
hard.
call
You see the emotion
with
there.
Haggerty. I have to
Great
take
job
advantage of that, or at
getting
least
out of
try
the
to take
jam.
advantage of it. I was in my head a little bit too much with that pitch right there. And I just it kind of locked me up. Fuck.
And welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras. The pitch. That one missing inside. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Ball to strike. That one the other way.
Nice
Makes
grab
the
by
catch.
France. Great read and a good
One
step
down.
to his left.
Designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
And now the DH, Nolan Gorman. In there, and it's 0-1.
Caught a little bit more of the plate than I was looking for, but
Nope.
And a good eye
Ball
there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Fought off foul. And now it's 1-2.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
that's fine.
Good
That's
slider
fine.
down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Righty to the plate. And that's
Oh,
down and away.
This is a really
I
good
almost
feeling
had
for a
it.
hitter at this point in the ball
I
game.
almost
You know
had it.
that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
One.
And that one hammered. That's
three.
back. And gone.
I was about 2 steps to the right.
A solo shot. And they add a run. It's 5-2.
I believe that's the second solid hit we've given up in a full count situation. Should have been more willing to walk him. And again, it's a 2-run home run, and we give up. It's
Lacking
literally
velocity,
the
it's
same
so
thing we
critical
had
that you
last
move
night.
the ball around, change
2-run
speeds,
home
even
run.
try to
I
trick
guess
the
I shouldn't
hitter
say
at
literally the
times,
same
but
thing.
you give up a
My
home
apologies.
run right there.
It is a similar
Manager
situation to what we
doesn't have
had
a lot of
last
patience
night.
because the
2-run home
velocity's
run in
not
the
there
bottom
to
half of the
overcome
7th.
and get the swing and miss.
And then we give up the run in the top of the 8th. What? Am I fucking insane? Yeah, 2-run home run, bottom 7. Give up a run in the top of the 8th. That is so frustrating. And it's not even the first time this season that has happened.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Chris Flexen.
Just trying to keep this one close
Yeah,
here.
full count,
This
though.
is where
Yeah,
the bullpen can
it's
give
not.
their guys a chance to
Number
fight back
77.
into the game.
Chris Flexen.
That the bases loaded conundrum was awful. This felt like a very mean game defensively. Normally much better with Luis Castillo. I like smudged my glasses or something's in my eye. We'll blame it on that. Smudged my glasses. Game doesn't count. Fucking god damn it, Flexen. Actually not a bad 12-6 curve. So 78 power, DH. I mean, it's a 12-6 curve in the... Was Was it a 12-6 curve? I don't think that's right. I mean, that spot's fine, I guess. I don't think it was actually a 12-6 curve.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. In there at the knees for a strike.
Oh, no. Flexen took a nasty shot to the head on the previous play. What the fuck are you talking? Are you serious? How did he take a shot to the head? It was a strike. No one touched it. The game just rolled dice and fucked me. Oh my god.
Isaiah Campbell on the pitch here. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Isaiah Campbell.
The game literally rolled dice and was like, we'd like to fuck him some more today. We would like to give his pitcher a concussion even though nothing happened. And we'd also like to give the opposing team a home run with a fucking 40 power hitter. Would you like to throw the ball, Campbell, please? Fuck. Such a long windup. I just got... Oh, my God. I mean, that's a great spot on the changeup. Probably got too much played, but... Okay, so this guy's 0-2. He's had to face two different pitchers.
The 0-2. Got it, looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter.
Just had to be like,
what
what the fuck? What the fuck?
You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And that's in there for strike one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
In the air, out towards left center. That is the inning.
So we gave up, we gave up
on the solo
home run.
It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Maybe it was a 12-6 curve? I don't remember him having that pitch, but whatever.
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Cody Whitley.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Cody Whitley.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder.
All right, so a four seam at 95, a circle change at 86, slider at 85.
And here it comes. Ball one there.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next pitch is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Hot shot to
Damn
third.
it. Slider was
The throw to
just early
first.
on it.
One up, one down. Here's the third baseman, Dylan Moore. And first offering
late
is
on that
fouled
one.
off. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. O'Neill drifts towards it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, J.P.
And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The pitch. Just missed. And that's downstairs and outside. This one in the air.
A little high in that one.
O'Neill racing, makes the catch.
I mean, even with that without that error, we're still down 1 because of the solo home run that we gave up.
We go to the 9th, and here is Lars Nootbaar.
I think it happened in a game against the Guardians. Took like a 4-3 lead in the bottom of the 7th, and then in the top of the 8th, we gave up like a 3. I gave up a 3-run home run. I was like, oh, okay, all right.
There's a strike. Campbell. It is rookie season.
I don't know. 2-run home runs in the bottom of the 7th inning, bad omen, and they shouldn't be.
And he works in a 2-seamer. That one hooked foul.
This was the first one, though, that did not give us a lead. It just cut the deficit in
0-2
half.
now.
Should have given us a tie.
And that's outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Starting to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Next pitch is popped up. Moore makes the grab, 1 down. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Taylor Motter. That one's in there, 0-1. And he deals to the right side. France gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Tommy Edman.
So the lineup flips over. Tommy Edman at the plate. And that one clips the corner. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-0.
And a pitch. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that is that.
All right, here we go. Last shot for the Mariners.
Bottom part of the order.
What's been a pretty ugly game so far. France, Wong, Murphy, Rodriguez. If we can get around that part of the lineup, but we're gonna need some help.
So they turn to their closer, Ryan Helsley.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now for Seattle, Ty France.
The first baseman,
Helsley, a former All-Star.
This was the guy I really struggled against yesterday. 102 miles an hour on the fastball, slider at 91. 12.6 83, a circle change at 90.
There's a
And
strike.
there's a
Not sure if he was
102 mile an hour
expecting for the pitcher to
fastball.
come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And the pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one drifts inside. The count 2-1. Next offering is outside. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down.
Oh.
Because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But
Unfortunately, that's Ty
plate
France. So.
discipline by
Even,
not
I mean, that
offering at
hit
last
for
pitch
a
down.
lot of the players on my team,
One out, bottom
or
of
that
the
piece of
ninth.
contact is a hit, but with Ty France's
Colt
13 speed,
Noir
it
up
is.
next for the Mariners.
God, that sucks.
That misses off the outside edge. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Oh,
it's
Sean,
even up.
no,
It's
no, no, no,
amazing
no,
to
no,
me how many
no.
Closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there, got him. Two gone now.
Well, we saw a solid effort.
Put myself
out
in
of
a
their
bad
starter,
spot,
and
and that
the
was
bullpen is
just
following suit.
too
It's
easy.
just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Murphy in the box
Fuck.
now. No balls and a strike.
Great, excellent. He's just painting the fucking zone.
And a swing and a miss, and that is
I mean,
the
that's
ball
a
game.
fucking...
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
All right, well, we'll play the rubber match of this series tomorrow. It's been real rough offensively. I know we have the win yesterday. We had 8 hits today. Blew a bases loaded situation. Blew some runners in scoring position. I think we had one with Haggerty. Nobody out with after a double, and it was just kind of... I don't know. I mean, it's just... That's where it gets so frustrating. It's like, here's this, like, surefire situation, and we can't do it. We had the really bad strikeout with 2-1 in, I think, the 8th inning. You can see at least an attempted leap with Hernandez. I don't think he was really all that close to it. I was 2 steps to his right or to his left, but...
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals.
8 hits, only 2 runs coming from the 2-run blast of Tom Murphy. Haggerty was 2 for 3 with a double. Rodriguez and Hernandez,
For the Mariners,
both 1 for today. Castillo gets his first loss of the season, gave up 2 earned runs in 5 innings pitched. Gave up 7 hits, struck out 9, no walks. Jordan Montgomery gets the win. I believe it's his first of the fucking season. 6.2 innings pitched, he struck out 3, gave up 8 hits, no walks. I say 2 earned. Ryan Helsley picking up the save. 2 home runs. One of those guys is a fucking 40 power. Gross. And the error. I mean, the error was the difference in the game. Just so frustrating. He suffered a head contusion? Am I wrong? That ball wasn't even hit. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? So he'll be out for 1 to 2 weeks. He get hit with a ball, got tossed back from the umpire? The ball wasn't even hit. It was a, oh my God. Fuck you, MLB The Show. Are you kidding me? That is, oh my God. Oh. So we've been playing some better teams over the last almost week now, last 5 games. And you can see that difficulty curve isn't necessarily with the difficulty in the game. It's just that the teams have been better. Really tight 12-inning win against against St. Louis. Struggled in the Milwaukee series. Lost by 1, lost by 2, won by 6. That was kind of a weird game. We'll hopefully be able to pull off the rubber match in this one before a day off. And we head to Philly. But it wasn't... It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle offensively. I think maybe the game I'm thinking of was actually Milwaukee, where we had a lead in the bottom of the 7th of this one and then gave it up. View box score. Yeah, 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th, which I'm pretty sure was a home run. And then we gave up 3 runs in the top of the 8th. It's like, oh my God. Milwaukee, I understand, 9-12. They're much better in the regular, like now. They swept the Mariners. I think only have 5 losses in real life. Doesn't matter. We're playing teams that are going to probably be more competitive in the NL Central and just the National League in general. We had maybe some false positivity, false confidence going into some of these series after the knockarounds of Chicago, after crushing Colorado. We're coming back down to earth a little bit. The difficulty is staying fine. It did drop after the really bad home run that we gave up, and then it did actually drop down a level later in the game. Gave up a lot of hits with Castillo, just wasn't finding the zone. It was pretty frustrating early on defensively, where it just wasn't like the balls weren't going where I wanted them to, and we gave up a couple of solid pieces of contact, including a home run on a 3-2 count where I didn't want to walk them. Probably should have taken that chance, maybe get a swing and miss. Who knows? But then, for me personally, you see Jordan Montgomery coming into this game with a 0-3 record and a pretty high ERA. I think that actually went up after this. And you get like kind of excited. You're like, okay, I'm going to fucking crush this dude. And when that doesn't happen, it starts to get like kind of frustrating. He's like, I should be doing well. And the pitches that you're swinging at are really bad. And everything just kind of like spirals out of control. You have the error that makes everything worse. And then the 2-run home run in the bottom of the 7th that should be tied, like the game tying home run, is instead still down by 2 because of the error. Didn't matter anyway because we didn't get any runs after that, and they hit a solo home run in the top of the 8th, so who knows? Kind of a disaster of a game, but hopefully you enjoyed it. And hopefully I feel a little bit better tomorrow. These coughing fits are getting pretty frustrating. But thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll be back tomorrow with Game 3 of this St. Louis-Seattle series. 5-2 your final today. Rubber match tomorrow. 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel. So if you would like to scroll down, subscribe, and ring that bell, you'll be notified when I post videos every single day, 6 a.m., 6 p.m. right here on the channel if the Mariners are playing. We're off on Monday, and then we're in Philly on Tuesday, and then we're playing Toronto. So we have a slew of like good quality teams. Pitching situation is going to be interesting with Flexen. Is that who it was? With the pitcher who got injured today in a freak accident. I don't understand what happened. So that'll be interesting. We'll probably have to call somebody up. I don't think they're going to be very good. Our farm system's not super strong with like decently rated players. So who knows? Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We will see you tomorrow for more baseball right here on youtube.com/ChinaSourceRex. Good sports and go Mariners.